Good morning. In tuning my tenor caramel ukulele low G, I put the string on improperly. Now, one of the key things to think about when you are restringing your ukulele, even if you're only putting on one string, as I did. This is the only string I changed. So these strings are all factory installed. But if you are putting on strings on your ukulele, you should see and understand how the strings attach to the tuners. 6 years ago, this is the only kind of ukulele I knew. I did not have any ukuleles with Fender style inline headstocks, nor did I have any open style ones like this. So, if you're stringing your ukulele and it looks like this, be sure you see how each string goes around the tuner before you remove them, because you want to do it exactly the same way. To tighten this string, you turn the tuner a different direction than to tighten the strings on this side, and that's because of the way that the strings go around the tuners. And when I first restrung some of my early ukuleles, I did them wrong. And some of them are still that way. I don't play those ukuleles, so I don't worry about it. But it is an appearance issue here as well as a tuning issue. It really wouldn't matter as far as tuning goes, because they would still stay in tune, but every time that you tightened or loosened it, you would go in a different and strange direction from what you would normally. So, let's get it right. Let's get the strings right if possible. Now, if you've already tuned it, if you've already strung it incorrectly, and you don't have enough string left, you've trimmed the strings to the point where it would be very difficult to change, then you just might want to leave it as it is and get along with it. And if you've only got one ukulele, it won't be very hard for you to keep track of that. You can actually feel very quickly whether you're tightening or loosening a string. And you can also be plucking the string so that you'll know which direction to go. That is a nice thing to know, rather than always think, well, which direction does this have to go? You don't really even have to think about that if you're listening to it, if you know what I mean. This is tightening the string. This is loosening. And if you've got the if you have the strings installed incorrectly, you can still do it by ear. You can know whether you're tightening or loosening. And that should give you a lot of hope and security. Okay, so we've got this style. Remember, when you're stringing your ukulele, to get these right. Not difficult to do if you're paying attention. Now, in a perfect world, all ukuleles would have a headstock like this, because all 4 strings are tightened and loosened the same way. Now, if I was going to be stringing this ukulele, I would look carefully and see which side of the tuner peg the string is tightened on. Okay, yeah, I like these. I like these a lot. The only drawback to this is that it makes your headstock long and you need a over large gig bag. Okay. Now I knew that I had made a mistake on this. I've been knowing this for some time now. But I don't have any problem with it because I tune it basically by ear anyway. So this loosens and this tightens. That is not the way it should be. I put this string on incorrectly, and you can see clear enough the sloppy job I did. This is the first ukulele I have done with open headstock to change strings. And if you look here, you can see that the strings go over and wrap around like that. This one, this one, this one. And here's the one I did. It goes underneath, comes up there. It is a really sloppy job, but it does the job. However, I'm not going to be a sloppy person, so I'm going to change this right now, and I'm going to take the string off, unwind it, and put it on so that it goes over the top. I think I do have plenty of string to do that, and one of the reasons I generally don't trim up my strings is because I might have to change them. You never know. And in this case, I'm glad I've got a little extra. So I pull this out, take it off, put it through the top this time, and I hold it back here. I think that helps. So I'm going to have to keep tuning this for a while. Thanks for watching.